Hey Dreamer Plays.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So one fine day I was walking with my phone upside down, and then the next moment when I look at my phone, this happened. A totally different and unique view for Seven Knights 2. I have to say though, there were some moments where I thought it actually looked really good, okay, compared to the horizontal version. But nonetheless, I decided to do some exploring, and this video will just, showcase this very unique point of view for Seven Knights 2. So the shops, it's actually nice that you get to see the sky and the extensive snowfield here. It's really small, okay, so kind of difficult to buy stuff. You have to really squint, and the menu is extremely small, but it was kind of cool to see it. Heroes wise, the view is kind of skewed because they try to fill up the entire screen with the hero details, but it doesn't work that way. And then for guild stuff, guild, I think for the guild stuff is also pretty small. And then I went to guild raid, and the background is extremely bad because it's stretched, so it's not the nicest thing. I tried to practice in guild raid in this mode. Kind of cool. No, dragon's very small, everything is really small. Extensive sky and land views. Thank goodness this wasn't the challenge mode otherwise. But yeah, the view is not too bad, honestly. It's just that it was really difficult to toggle the suppression because it was so high up, and yeah, you had to place a finger right at the top of the hero screen, so it wasn't very conducive, definitely. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn on the volume while doing this screen record, so there's no volume for the video itself. And then I went to in the inventory, and this is amazing. I love this view. You can see everything at a glance. You don't have to scroll so much. This is probably one of the perks of this view, of course. This is PvP, so I decided to try out PvP in this mode to see how it looks. I mean, of course, in this case everything is stretched, but I think in the battle itself it actually went pretty well and beautiful to look at, really, because you will realize that you can actually see the attacks that are coming from the sky, like especially Ace's swords, like in this case, and Rin's meteors. It's actually really nice. So one of my friends actually commented that Carl's chains, if you guys watched Alice in Borderland, it actually reminded him of the lasers that shot down from the sky. I think you can't get this view in the PC horizontal version because I tried myself and it doesn't really show you much of the sky. So I mean, it does, you can only look at the battlefield from an end's point of view, but you cannot really look up extensively at the sky. Yeah, and in this case, in this view, you can get the bird's eye view as well, because that's not possible in the PC version, because you cannot really go all the way up. But yeah, and I lost. And the funny thing was, I wasn't really paying attention to the battle. I was just looking at the entire scenery, so I didn't even know why I lost. But yeah. So I tried to toggle with other options, visit other areas in the game. This is the Codex. The Codex actually, this works for the Codex because, as you know, the Codex, we had to scroll so much previously, especially since before the update. I think before they actually we don't have a sorting system now, do we? But yeah, there was so much scrolling that needed to be done on the Codex, and I think this view actually works for that, which is kind of great. But unfortunately we cannot keep this. This is for achievements. I think it's another amazing view for achievements, because there's so many achievements that you need to do, and looking at it from a vertical view, you can see how much rubies you're actually lacking, which I think gives players more motivation to actually do it. Masteries unfortunately is small. Jewel is actually good for the jewels as well, because you can actually see the effects at a glance. Compared to the version now you have to scroll to the side to actually look at all the effects that you have on a certain jewel tree. Equipment swaps is unfortunately also small. Good for crafting as well. Crafting, you actually get to see everything that you can craft, because there's a huge list, right, whenever you go to the crafting section, and in this case you can see everything, even though it's really small. Yeah, unfortunately it's very small. This is Guild War. You can actually see your guild members and their participation at a glance as well, so very useful. Also good for the data. You can actually take a look at all the more popular teams that are used at a glance without having to scroll as well. Yeah, so there's some useful features for having a vertical view for sure, even though it's kind of small. The event actually has a very nice wallpaper, vertical version, and the tower unfortunately is just a waste opportunity of not having it fill the screen, but yeah. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think of this very unique view, and whether you have encountered it before. Reach out to my channel members Chilling, Drew, Gonzalo, Amaterasu, McGee, Yamaki, Kevin, Harlan, and Cos for their support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much, and see you!